Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free. As we saw in the previous lesson, you can create a data source on the fly for your merged documents in Word. This saves the addresses that you create as a Microsoft database file. In the third pane of the step-by-step mail merge wizard, you are asked from where you want to select the mail merge recipients. If you select the option Type a New List from the hyperlinks shown, and then click the Create Hyperlink at the center of the pane, Word will open up the New Address List dialog box. You can use this dialog box to add, edit, delete, find, and customize the records in your data source. You can also access this dialog box by clicking the Select Recipients button in the Start Mail Merge button group on the Mailings tab, and then choose a Type New List command from the button's dropdown. To enter a new record into the data source, simply type the information into the first field, and then press the Tab key on your keyboard to move to the next field. Continue entering information until you have entered all of the necessary data for the record. If necessary, you can click the New Entry button to add a new blank record to the list. Repeat this process until you have entered all of your records into the data source. To delete a record from your data source, click into the record that you want to delete, and then click the Delete Entry button. You will need to click the Yes button in the confirmation message box that appears to delete the selected record. To find records in the data source based on the field's value, click the Find button to open up the Find Entry dialog box. In this dialog box, you type the value for which you are looking for into the Find text box. Then select the fields to search by selecting the appropriate radio button, either All Fields or this field. If you select this field, then you have to select one of the available fields from the drop-down menu to the right of the option. When you are ready, click the Find Next button to find the next data entry record that matches your criteria. You can continue doing this until you reach the end of the list. Once you have finished using this dialog box, click the Close button to return to the data form. You can click the Customize Columns button to open up the Customize Address List dialog box. This box allows you to add, delete, rename, and reorganize the order of the fields in the data source. To add a new field, click the Add button to the right side of the dialog box. In the Add Field dialog box, type a name for the new field into the text box and click the OK button to add it to the listing of fields shown. To delete a field shown, select the name of the field that you want to delete, then click the Delete button to delete the selected field. Once again, you will have to click the Yes button in the confirmation message box in order to delete it. If you wish to rename one of the fields, select the field that you want to rename from the list, and then click the Rename button. In the Rename field dialog box that appears, type the new name for the field into the To text box. Then click the OK button to rename the field and return to the Customize Address List dialog box. You can also change the order of the fields in the list by clicking on the field whose position in the list you want to change, and then either clicking the Move Up or Move Down buttons in order to change its place in the list. Once you have finished using this dialog box, you can click the OK button to set your changes and return to the New Address List dialog box. After you have finished using this dialog box, click the OK button. You can then save the address list into a desired folder using the Save Address List dialog box that appears. Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.